Now they can hear me. I'm on. I'm going to pass it off to Chris.
She made her appearance for the night, everybody.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. It's show number 210. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see what's going on.
Is that email
We're the
right?
gathering point, folks. Welcome to the show.
Oh, is
we
it
got a beautiful
business?
70-degree day in Dearborn, just outside of Detroit, Michigan.
Why would it log
We're the
me
Glass
out?
Academy, and my
It just
name
does
is
every
Chris
once in a while
Nordine,
from Restream.
And I am happy to be here tonight.
Yes, that's
I'm feeling
it,
a little bit full because we got a little too much Thai food, and we chowed it all
Hooray.
before the
We're in.
unveiling of the show. And hey, I'll be all right. I'll digest once I start getting on the blowpipe. But we got a real special evening tonight. We've got a custom piece for Christine or Kristen and Matthew. We're going to be doing a wedding sand ceremony, custom, beautiful heart with the pieces the glass pieces that they actually mix together, creating their forever bond by mixing particles of glass or sand together.
Wow.
That are not able to be separated. So these guys are going to be together forever.
Woo!
Sounds amazing. Bravo. Give them a round of thumbs.
Incredible.
So, of course, we always start with our warmer-upper, piece number one. That's going to get us all the juices flowing and everything. I'm excited to do that since I haven't blown anything today yet. So I'm ready for it. Second piece is going to be their custom sand ceremony piece. And then the third piece is artist choice, which I'll be doing that as well, too. So, see, if you say it, that means that is the truth.
No.
What?
We're going to spin
They're
for
ganging
that
up on me,
one.
everybody. You can't see them. But
Denied.
they're right out there. No.
We're going to spin the wheel for that one.
But we do have to spin the wheel before we even do the warmer-uppers. So, Oliver, would you like to come do the honors?
Oliver's doing the honors.
He's spinning
I'm
the
gonna spin the wheel.
of juiciness.
Do I need to spin the left side or the right side?
If you have a problem spinning it, whichever way you need to spin it, you can do whatever you got to do, my friend.
All right.
Hit it.
Will it be the longest drop?
I hope not.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh my God.
We gotta give that another spin.
can't
We gotta
spin it again.
re-spin. We gotta give it another
No,
spin.
that's overhauled.
You can't spin
We
again.
will respin
What
this.
we
We
can
said
do,
it last
what
week.
we need to do though is we need to erase the longest drop
Get
from here
rid of it.
and put something else and
I
switch it.
love
But
longest
you
drop,
spun the
but not
longest drop and we
anymore.
can't change it. That's what the competition
Next.
is.
Perfect.
Huh?
Moving on. We said last week we would respin it if we hit drop again.
That was last week, not today.
That is factual. This week, she has proof, Heather has proof, we're respinning it.
Let's just see what everybody wants. You guys put a real quick post. Best is watching.
Respin,
Let us know what
respin,
you want
in the
to do
comments.
longest drop,
All right.
which was
Folks,
what
they're
we
never gonna let me touch the
re-spun.
wheel again.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh,
You're
mic
jumping around
down.
like a jackrabbit.
Joey's not here. Might as well.
Well, we're waiting to see what they say on there. Let's
Don't
see
be
what the
rubbing your
popular-
fingers.
Respin.
Respin. Thank you very much. Oliver, you got this.
That's all you get is one respin.
Jeez.
That's fair. That is fair.
Get past it.
I'm gonna go home. This is.
What?
Eddie,
That's
you want,
crazy.
you want anything?
No.
You can't spin it again, Michelle. That's
Why?
it. We're doing the longest drop.
Spinning it again.
No, we're
Yes,
not.
come
We
on.
have
We've
to.
done that like 3
We
weeks
just
in
did
a
it
row.
twice. I don't care.
Let's respin.
This is the way it is.
Do you see what we have to deal with?
Now
You're a
we get to
child.
spin the
You
mold,
are a
everybody.
child.
This is
You are
ridiculous.
a child.
We just spun it again. We're not going to keep spinning.
Respin again.
Sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry.
Lame.
I'm the
Lame.
bad guy. So, Jake, you're going to have to spin the mold to see who gets to go first.
Well, someone get on the mobile camera, and I guess we're doing it. I mean,
I would like the
Hit
folks
me
at home to
mobile.
know that I gave this wheel like 4 pre-show spins, and I got basketball. I
Hey,
got fastest twist.
what part
I got
of-
basketball again. I didn't get longest drop once.
All right,
Yeah,
so can
I-
you switch cameras for me now that I'm on this camera?
No. Do you understand that no one wants to see longest drop again? No
Hey,
one wants to see
I'm
longest
sorry,
drop
we spun
again.
it twice. Everyone
The
can.
customers
Then
are
let's
saying-
take it off the wheel then because there's some
Okay,
type
great.
of destiny. But not now. We're not respinning it.
No one wants to
we
watch
just spun it
this.
twice. What? You're the one.
we'll
who
spin the mold for whether we do it again.
Just do the longest
Here
drop
it
and be
is.
happy with it, guys.
Mold facing you, we'll do it. Mold facing us, we'll respin it one more
No, we're
time.
not spinning to spin. We're doing the longest drop.
It's fun.
Let's get our feet in here, everybody.
Here we go.
No. This is who's going first with the longest drop.
It's false.
It's going to be coming towards me, I think. I'll go first. Come on, baby.
Joey's making fun of us.
Give it to me. Jake first. Jake is doing the longest drop. Start it out, Jake.
Don't forget about the camera.
I will. Come on. There you go, Jake.
Do it as fast as you can.
Rapid drop.
Fastest drop.
Yeah. Who's
You guys
next?
can drop them all on the floor
right,
and
you
I'll
go.
win.
Oliver, come on. We're going to do it all in a row.
We're gonna do it all at the same time.
Yes.
We do have fresh pipes here.
Come on, you guys. I'm not stubborn. I'm just playing by the rules. Thank goodness we're not playing the old
We should all
maid.
just do mini drops and be done.
Joey actually cut and polished all the tips of all of our pipes. So I do have a really fresh, absolutely delicious, glorious pipe here. And I'm not gonna let mine hit the floor today.
Let's just see. You guys just get all crazy and pull them all out, and then I'll come over and
Don't
clean
hit
up.
me in the leg with that,
I'll
Mom.
clean it up real good.
Where's the chair?
Michelle's is getting cold. Look at her in the background over there, guys.
We've got things to do.
Don't be burning Oliver.
Oh,
You guys are all stubsters. You're stubsters.
Finally got one.
Jake's is looking pretty good. Looks
Mine's
about maybe
stuck.
like 26 inches, 24.
Mine's
Oliver's
stuck.
looking like he's going for the teardrop special.
Yep. Looking really good,
Michelle
Oliver.
over here, she's looking pretty good. Look at her. She's got a big 6-incher.
Jake, you might want to get out of that spot, buddy. I need to give this a spin.
He's taking it to Swingtown. Look out, everyone.
Don't fling it on Michelle's computer. Oh, Jake's is stubby now too. What happened, Jake? What happened?
Michelle walked by and hit the back of my pipe,
She
and
did?
it hit the marver,
So you're saying she sabotaged you?
and it broke.
Oliver's in the lead, folks. Look at that.
Man,
What? All right. He will be doing
What's
it, yep.
the big hurry? Oh, just because yours was only 6 inches long, Shell. There it is. Let me zoom in on it for you guys. Well, there. That's as far as you can zoom in right there.
All right. Go ahead, drop guy. You're going to be the champion now.
That's right.
Big macho man.
Chris, we got a redo.
Oh, my
drop
God.
this.
This is ridiculous. Here goes Oliver. He's knocking it off with the shears. You want to, instead of cutting, you want to kind of just angle them. And don't bust it in half. You will lose half the length if there's some treachery. You can do it, Oliver.
There we
Yeah,
go. Whoa.
nice. That looks like that's the winner so far. Maybe you could drag it over to Michelle's.
I'm not even
and-
going to climb up on the chair because I think I'm going to be doing just fine.
Wow. Well, give him a round of thumbs, you guys. He peer pressured us all into the raindrop challenge, and here he goes for the winning drop. He's blowing on it. It's falling. It's going up. It's coming down, and disqualified. Whoa, does Oliver have his name on the cup once again? I think he does.
You're in trouble, buddy.
Incredible.
The reigning champion.
Well done. The raindrop master. Pretty incredible. So there you go. Congratulations. We didn't bring over the cup this week either, and so we probably should be grabbing that cup to show that off in a minute here.
And if next week, everybody, we spin the wheel and there's still 2 longest drops on there because 30 seconds before we go live, we don't decide to change the Wheel of Doom, you might see another longest drop competition. So, Jake,
Woo!
all right.
We love it.
Sweet. So, a warmer-upper?
Yeah, we got a warmer-upper. If you want to get queued up for that and grab a pipe, I'll show off the table here, and we can
Yeah, you
get
know
into
what?
the show.
We didn't show off the table last time. You want to talk about what we're doing, the charity thing?
Show him the cup. Show him the cup.
What should we do, everyone?
He should pretend like he's drinking out of it.
There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah.
Try to do me a favor, would you, Oliver? Hold it up like you're gonna drink out of it, and then let's get your hair all around it.
This could be the thumbnail.
Oh, look at this, you
incredible.
guys. The GA
Incredible. Pretty sweet. Let's see your name on there.
Pretty nice to see the name on there for 204.
Oh yeah, 204. Who got 206 there?
That was Michelle.
Michelle got it. So it looks like you're going to be the next name coming up here. Although I did think we had a winner. We had a longest drop winner a couple weeks ago. Was it you? Well, you better describe your name on there,
It was
pal.
me, Jake, and you're the scriber, so get scribing.
Jeez.
All right, show them the table, because I'm excited to get my piece on.
All right. Well, you get the blowing glass. I'm going to unravel this cord or something, and...
Or just switch out Cameranias.
All right, camera is swapped, and there's Michelle. Perfect.
Tonight, are you on me?
I was trying to straighten her out.
Okay, cool. I don't know how wide the lens is. Tonight is charity night. We are going to start these new things. So charity night is we're going to give 10% of the show sales back to a charity. Since we're just getting rolling with this idea, Friends for Animals of Metro Detroit, they were in our Guinness World Record event, and I hope all their mics are off. They were in our charity event, and since they're local, they service Metro Detroit. They're pretty big. You may or may not have known about this, the paw prints. This one's from the recycle tank. And this is our clear. When you purchase these, 10%, which is $5 of every sale of these, goes to the animal shelter. So every 6 months, we send that check over to them, and they're stamped with a paw print.
A what?
We put ours, when our dog passed away, we put it in the cement, so we have like a cool thing when we walk by, we see our dog. So that's on the page right now, but all of the lovely drinkware, and thank you to Bess for setting this show up. Tonight, all of the drinkware comes with this like stir stick. And we did have a conversation, the swizzle stick. Do we like the ball at the top so you're holding the ball mixing your drink? Or do you like the ball at the bottom mixing your drink? So
That's a question for the people.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, because personally I thought people would use it this way to like get the gunk on the bottom of your drink. You know, I drink a lot of smoothies, so that's what was my thought.
No
but then,
gunk in a gin and tonic.
But then all the girls put them up this way because they like the ball, so.
Yeah,
I know.
that's right.
Yes, Bess was saying she likes to grab it from the bigger area. So she did a phenomenal job of matching. This one's purple and white to match the cup. So they're all super cool. Goes live at 6:30.
We'll give you some close-up shots, some looks on the inside of some of the glasses as they go live on the website in about 15 minutes, but we'll get back to the glass blowing now. It's just a prelude to what's to come, and
since it was a charity show, we wanted to talk about that.
yeah, and that's 10% of every piece on the table, correct?
Yep. Yeah, so the cups I think are 62, and you get the swizzle stick, and you're giving $6 to a charity. Like, how could you go wrong?
And 20 cents.
Oh yeah, $6.
Let's take a look, folks. He's drawing up something. It's a warmer-upper, so he's probably not going to be making a goblet right now because it's not the goblet show, but he is making some sort of drinkware warmer-upper.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
It might be exactly what I said I was going to make. Tornado glass.
Couple of leaves on the base of the cup.
It's not. It's going to be just a spring goblet drinkware
All right.
with some leaves on it.
Sounds tremendous, folks. Here we go.
Huh? Just warming up the pipe here, guys, making sure it's red hot on the end to gather molten glass on it.
Yeah, we are going to be doing a drinkware piece. This is literally what I said I was going to make before the show, except he added some leaves to it. So I may rethink my piece that I was going to make later, but this is the warmer-upper, and it's the theme of drinkware tonight, so maybe it will transfer into the goblet show a little bit. But let's see, I don't know what colors are going on. We got a beautiful selection of colors here. If you guys are brand new to the show, this is the gathering point. We're here for show 210. And we have one custom order tonight, so we're not going to be super packed with intense, crazy custom orders. It's going to be a solid heart with a little bit of a base to it.
All the way, yep.
And then we're going to see whatever else happens. Had a little bit of a plan. We may switch it up.
I'm
Chris
going
is
for
pulling this one out of his hat.
some alabaster.
This is a pretty cool color. We've used this before. This is a color I was going to use in my glass as well. So I don't know how that's happening, but there it is.
You're gonna have to pick a different color now,
I'm going to have to
Jake.
pick a different color.
If we can do all the same colors, maybe people want to buy a set. You never know.
It's true. Yeah, something like that. But we got quite a few people watching on the YT. We got some folks on the Facebook as well. If you guys are brand new to the show, say what up, say what's happening. It's getting warmer in here for
Got some
sure.
molten glass here. If I stop turning the pipe, you see what's happening. It'll just completely fall. So I'm getting ready. I just prepared it with 2 coats of that opalescent alabaster. Now I'm going to go into the optic mold, and I'm going to dust the cracks of the optical mold with a really beautiful, like, mint green. That's what's going to be that really nice spring-looking piece of drinkware that you might want to drink some sangria out of or something.
Ooh. For a full green.
Just in the ridges.
All right. What's happening, Carol? We got Karen watching, Janet, Mike Bemis in the house. We got Karen, Greg Kennett's watching.
Greg is?
Greg's watching.
What up, Greg?
Sue Schmidt's watching. She
Sue?
said ball or spoon goes on the bottom. That makes sense. She's talking about the swizzle sticks, the ball on the bottom for stirring up the action.
That's how you do it.
You got Joey Walker. Some guy's watching the show named Joey Walker.
Is he in Texas?
He must be new.
I don't know that guy.
That's a new fan right there.
And you got Robin watching as well.
I know Robin.
Oh, yeah. The shipping queen and connoisseur. So it looks like he's going for
Blow?
some sort of, he's going straight ribs with it. So he went in the mold. He got white
Good.
just in the cracks of that color. And then he kind of put a little bit of a ball on the bottom there. That's either going to be for keeping the ribs straight and or it's going to become
Blow?
part of the shape of the piece. He's making it not too small either. Oliver's really filling it up.
Well, when you drink sangria, you always have a lot of ice and you got a bunch of fruit in there. You got limes, lemon, mandarin oranges maybe.
Whoa.
You throw them all down in there and then you don't have much sangria. So you want a bigger cup. This is looking real good. All right, so I'm going to take a clear bit for a stem.
Shape.
Just clear and hot.
Clear and juicy.
You got it.
Just propped up the fan over here to blast right at the camera. Not for Bess's good feeling to be cold, but so the camera stays cold.
But her hair is blowing like she's a supermodel. I like it.
No, but it's getting into that season, you guys. Couple shows ago, we had the camera overheat on us, and here we are again. It's probably, I think it was like 55 or so out here in Michigan today. Maybe got up to 60. It was a beautiful day. But it's only going to get hotter. Next week's going to be in the 70s or 80s. And then we're going to have the big show during some of the hotter months coming up here. So we're gonna have to
Did
be.
you talk about how you're going out of town? You won't even be here for the big show.
I won't be here for the big show, folks. Starting on Thursday, I'm heading over to.
He's going to go rally the troops in a foreign country.
The United Kingdom.
He's going to be passing out Gathering Point stickers and plastering them on subways. And all
Not
of a sudden,
the kingdoms of all kingdoms.
everyone's going to know about the Gathering Point in England,
It's
in
gonna
Scotland.
be crazy. I know we've got some UK viewers out there. Do we have anyone watching tonight? And where are you guys from? Because we'll be traveling around, getting crazy out there, and we're gonna see what happens.
Let's take a paddle on this.
We got a fresh new paddle here. How many of you guys saw? We got a Glass Academy Addicts Facebook page where there's about 550 or so members that follow and talk about the glass, and actually a couple of pretty cool posts this past week. But I opened up a fresh new paddle right out of the packaging. No, we cut the paddles ourselves, but
I'm still not used to it.
yeah, this guy's a freshie. And then I posted on the Addicts page.
Yep. Impression.
There was a really cool picture of one of the larger paddles.
Good.
That had one of our Detroit puddles. I carried it away to the box as
I'm
the
gonna
first
take
piece
chartreuse
on the
blue
paddle,
bits
and
for
so it
you.
said Detroit made across the puddle.
Oh,
It
you
was
know
pretty
what?
darn cool looking.
Yeah, we'll put those on now.
Oh yeah,
Chartreuse.
cherry wood smells
That one right
amazing.
there, yeah. Probably one at a time. You'll do the one, you'll take another gather. Probably like pinky size, maybe, you know, bigger lip wrap size. One coat, flash it, bring it right over.
So we got Oliver bringing over some pretty important bits here. This footed bit here needs to be perfect size. It's got to be nice heat, nice even temperature. He's working it over here. He's got it hanging off the pipe just right. Got a little pep in his step. And it looks like, oh, so this is not for the foot. These are for the leaves?
Yep.
All right.
Might be able to get two off of that, Oliver, but we'll see after we put the first one on, okay?
Okay.
Looking good. I'll be in the UK for a couple weeks. Gonna be meeting up with a great
I'm just getting up to
friend.
temp, Chris. I'm ready when you
With
are.
someone
ready.
named Carrie out there. Yeah. It was actually her idea, and we've got some really cool. We might be stopping
Heat that
at a
bit
glass
up.
shop
I'll take
out
another
there
one.
in the UK. But we're going to be in Manchester. We're going to go to Scotland for a little bit, and then I'll be heading over to London to meet a couple friends of mine. And it should be a pretty darn nice trip, and we're pretty excited about that. And excited to see how the shop goes around here. I'm going to be talking with everyone, and hopefully we do some custom orders while I'm gone. We got a few lined up already. The big show obviously is happening on the 24th, I believe it is, on a Tuesday, and that's going to be ridiculous. If you guys haven't already seen, we've been selling a few different tickets for being in person for that event. You want me to whip up the next one?
Yeah.
That was a hottie. Here, Oliver, I'll let you grab that one and do it the same, and then I'll bring the foot so we got the same amount of color. You see Chris using the leaf crimps here, putting a bunch of cuts into it, keeping it lined up real symmetrical. Lays it down on the side, a little extra pressure so it sticks nice.
We'll go for the two.
Yep.
Two again.
Yep, two coats, one quick flash, and we got only one more leaf going on. So that's fine.
Oh, you're only doing the 3-leaf special.
Yep.
Looks like we have none of our UK viewers here on the show tonight. Can't remember exactly who they were, but I know we had 2 or 3 that were on quite often. Van Gogh goblet of epic colors in clear folios. That's Linda Brodka's suggestion. I don't want to do goblets all night once we have when we had our goblet show just last week, so I want to try and do a little something different.
when it's time, Jake, will you bring me a nice hot foot with
Yep.
one coat of that lime green on it?
One coat of which one?
The chartreuse green.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready for you, Jake, when you are.
Coming behind you. Whoa. Nottingham, England? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Wish my geography was a little better to know where that is in comparison to Manchester.
Right next to Nottingville.
Ah, right. Nice and juicy. This is all about timing here for this move.
You got it with the pudding tool.
He will take a little paddle in 1 second. Yep.
On.
Beautiful squeeze between the two wood paddles. Now he's flaring it out.
Good.
Like I mentioned on the Goblet Show last week, you can kind of choose the size of the foot or adjust the size of the foot a little bit by how much angle you put on it coming off of the piece. It's a little way to kind of maneuver it a little bit, but sometimes too, having that fluted shape doesn't really look correct.
After I trim it.
You flute it out too much. Especially with that long stem there, you want to make sure, there it is, that piece is cold enough when we go for the punny. You don't want it to be connected too strong. So he's puffing on it.
Yep.
Maybe going for one more. Nope. The other thing about cutting these pipes down and cleaning up the ends of them is every time we do this, every year or so, the glass is corrosive, so it kind of eats away at the pipe, and they get thinner and thinner, and you can pick up less and less glass. So every time we chop those down, they get shorter and shorter. You got to be aware of that. If you're swinging the pipe, it swings differently than you're used to. And I bet it has. I almost feel like it's got a little more control, though.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
There's a couple of
Does feel good.
Yeah. Here's a nice set of witch's fingers. If you guys hadn't heard the story we just said, what would you say those came from? But that's how you can see. I mean, look at the angle of how skinny it gets over time. And it's completely, the glass is corrosive, and the fact that it's getting heated up and cooled down and changing temperature so much totally affects the pipe. So we chopped
One
off all
coat of
those
that
nasty
heat up
little
and
ends.
go for it. Yep.
How many people are glass addicts that are watching today? If you don't know about this, some of our customers came to the Easter show and they did not know what the glass addicts were. So we should have some new members on that page. I will tell you one of the winners tonight for the super fancy pantsy goblet is a Glass Academy addict, which is super cool. I just saw this person post on the page. They have some of our product. This is going to be a welcome addition because it's the Pinky Goblet. And in their picture, they had drinkware. If you are an addict, type in the search bar, the chat bar, I am a GA addict. Addicts Anonymous will be happening soon. Everyone's sitting around the table. I got one slug, and then I couldn't stop. I needed more.
It's dangerous.
Oh, table's live.
The table is live.
All right,
Beautiful
let's
lip
make sure
wrap
all
here.
the logistics are working.
Very nice, Oliver. So there is our UK follower. Janet's watching. Manchester's further north. They're in the middle of the country, hence called the Midlands. Love to hear it.
Again, nice
And
job
we've
to
got-
Beth. She set up tonight's table.
Quite a few addicts.
There's a
Take
lot.
this new paddle.
There's a lot that happens on the back end. You got to put the weights and the sizes, the pictures, the layout, the pricing. There are many moving parts. We usually have 1 or 2 people checking it over after because inevitably if someone misses something, it happens.
Yeah, but we got some really beautiful ones, and we've been doing a lot of one-of-a-kind drinkware, so there's definitely some fresh picks in there, and the give back's an extra little bonus, and so is the swizzle stick, but definitely worth taking a look at the individual pictures online, getting a good browse on them.
I had fun with them this week, and each one's named after a different cocktail.
Good. Nice. And Beth just said that each one's named after a specific cocktail, so you can kind of link them up there and see the way they look.
All
Which
right,
is
gonna
really
need a GA
cool.
stamp.
And some of them, like cocktails, are in.
Right in
so
between
even,
two
like it
leaves.
just
Yep.
makes you feel like you're all fancy.
So
Yeah.
that's a fancy spring
Wow.
sangria glass, everybody. Check that puppy out.
That is looking nice.
And that will hold a bunch of ice, a bunch of fruit, and a little bit of sangria.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. Give any GA stamp on there, because as everybody knows, nothing goes out the door without a GA stamper.
Little torchy torch. Little stamper. Super satisfying. It's honestly a really rewarding if you cut it just right. Sometimes you cut a little too little glass and you gotta torch it too much and the squish isn't that satisfying, but when you got the right amount of glass with the right amount of heat and you finish a piece, just give it the old super
One more peek at that
rewarding.
before it goes into the annealing oven, guys.
Remind us of the colors.
It's a chartreuse transparent green with a, what was it called? The alabaster opalescent white with mint green in the cracks. So it's very spring oriented. It's gonna really get your spring juices flowing, you guys.
Yeah, I might line those colors up so you guys can get an idea because this piece is going to be going for sale here in a moment. And Oliver, would you grab the 2 greens and the white and just put them next to each other and I'll take a nice little zoom on these babies? Well, you can see the white over there to the right, but it's kind of translucent. But look at that combo right there.
So this dark green here is the leaves, and the lip wrap, and the foot.
Right. Nice. Shell hops in. We were handling the color. I love it.
Oliver's got it.
She's going to give it a little torch action. I'm going to try and look around her.
Sorry.
There we are. Just a little torch. We don't need to stamp the bottom, but Oliver's ready to go. You see
All right,
his
you're going in. What's in here?
awareness
Over
in the
here, right?
shop and his understanding of the process a lot more. He wasn't told to go grab the forks. He knew for a goblet, we're not going to grab it with the claw or the clappers.
Because those,
We're gonna grab it with the fork, and he was right there with a hot fork
So you set
ready
it
to
down,
go.
then you come back and choke up, and then you move it back.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because if you really got way past, you could touch the element trying to get it back.
I can't hear him, but he's
All right,
probably
that's
saying,
a nice warmer upper, you guys. I'm
Touch the
feeling nice and
elements.
warm. You can already see I'm starting to sweat through a little bit, but that's all right.
that's a good thing.
It's a beautiful day, and
Yeah.
I think it might be time for Jake's artist choice.
I thought we were doing the custom order, but I can hop in too. We do that after
Well,
that?
I mean, I kind of we want to rotate, right? You want to
Yeah.
get your action going, and then we'll do
I gotta get warm.
their piece, Matt's piece. Matt's and
sounds
Kristen's
perfect.
Piece. So it's up to you, my friend.
You want to swing it around and we
Yeah.
can show off some of our favorite glasses real quick?
Absolutely.
All right.
If you want to set up, I'll do.
Go for a ride.
Yeah, sure.
So tonight's question, I want to get this in there. What is your favorite smoothie flavor? This is a kid-friendly show. Not only are we doing written by Robin, which is lovely, but all the project to do. She had to write to a business. So she wrote to us and she said, I was going to say, well, here's where you send your answer. Stella wrote to us and said, as a consumer, I would like to see these products from your company. And what we actually decided to do is on the giveaway tonight, we're going to make one of Stella's suggestions. So Stella, if you're watching, be sure to look for that. You can all enter the contest.
What was it? What was her giveaway?
When we make it.
We're surprising it later?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We want to keep you guys to the end of the show.
I like it.
But what it occurred to me is you can answer this question, be entered in the giveaway, and you do not have to be, there's no age limit. You could be 2 years old using your iPad.
If you can type and you're 2 years old, you deserve to win. That's all I gotta
I
know.
was reading it too. It's possible.
Reading's
It
different,
is.
and you're reading go to bus.
Okay, so the glasses are live. The smoothie question works great because, like, if you had ice cream in this and you were mixing it up, and that purple color would be amazing. So there's all sorts of different colors and patterns. Like this looks like watermelon. Something like a really juicy red with ice cubes floating out of there. That'd be stunning. So again, 10% of all the sales tonight will go to the animal shelter. And that's the animal shelter in Metro Detroit. This was the one that was featured on the e-news. It's a really solid base. This is like a nice
Rocks glass.
Rocks glass.
That's a big one. That would probably fit one of those perfect giant round ice cubes in there.
I agree.
But look at all these. That's a beautiful
Cycled
one.
one with some white on the bottom.
Yeah, that one's cool.
So the person across from you sees that. The person inside sees that.
Ah, I like the two pieces. We talked about those, but the two pieces over here. Oh, you want me to look at that?
I'm sorry. I
Hold it
didn't
a little
realize you were
closer,
sorry.
would you, so people can see it? There you go. That's got the zigzag going on. That's real nice. What number's that one?
12.
Number 12, you guys. All right, well, I'll just show everybody this stuff for a minute and talk about them, and you can go do your deal.
I'm doing my deal.
I like these two pieces from the last week's show, the goblet show, you guys. That mushroom one that Jake did, unbelievable. And then the double upside downer, that I think both of those are online for sale. But we got all kinds of beautiful looking pieces. These three, 1, 2, and 3. You got the waffle cup, and then you got 2 rocks glasses, looking great. All of these glasses are coming together with the swizzle stick, like we've said, 1, 2, and 3. What do you think, Jake?
I think it's incredible. I love rocks glasses. That's 90% of the glasses I have at my house are all rocks glasses. I have one mug, and then I have a couple goblets on my shelf, but I don't use those functionally.
Clarity, this is the giveaway.
That's
it is
the
not
giveaway.
on the website.
Not for sale.
So that's the giveaway we're giving away tonight.
Yes,
one of the
but I
nicest
think you
giveaways
just
we've
said
given
it was
away.
for sale.
Oh, no big deal. Whoever gets it will be happy. Perfect.
The person who's getting this already collects their glassware, so we're like super happy you play our
An addict?
contest. Yeah, this person's an addict.
Nice.
So
we
that's why I
spun
was
the na-
asking
We
who
spun
you
the wheel
were.
of names earlier, and they won.
Yes, they did.
All right.
So
All right,
here we
Jake.
go. Take
Let's
a
get
gander
going.
at the plan, folks. I'm gonna do a smoothie glass that would be great with a tall swizzle stick, which I believe are online for sale. We're gonna do a basket weave color pattern on it, and then I want to toy around with that ball with frit inside of it, or the glass with frit inside of it a little bit more. So we're
Nice.
gonna make a sphere and put the alabaster frit inside of it, so it looks kind of like Oliver said, kind of like a snowball or a cooler downer smoothie glass. This will be transparent pink so that you can see through it, see the color of like a pina colada in there. And then this will be a transparent pink foot as well.
Making me thirsty talking about pina coladas.
Should be pretty darn tasty.
Ever have any of those mugs up that got the water on the center of them? You throw them in the freezer for a smoothie or a root beer float.
No. Water in the center of them? Oh. It had like a two, oh, around the walls or on the outside? I never had one. Little cooling energy.
Drink cold.
I like it. All right, so Jake's going into the furnace over on the far side, the bigger of the two furnaces, gathering up the molten glass, guys, 2,100 degrees. It's a liquid, and it's the consistency of honey. That's a pretty big gather, too, so this thing's going to hold a pretty decent size margarita. No, I'm sorry.
Pina colada. Or some kind of smoothie, just some kind of like, it's becoming up on, we're kind of skipping springtime here. Next week it's going to be almost 80 degrees. So this is going to be more of like a summertime cooler downer special.
Nice.
I chose this really fine green pink. I went with a really fine small size so that it's a nice even coat, and you can notice when I put this opaque pink in the cracks, similar to what Chris just did a moment ago. It's one of my favorite colors to work with for the super beautiful transparent pink made with gold.
Like it.
Super expensive.
Yeah, pinks are made with gold, guys, and that's up there now. I know gold's quite a bit up from its prices last month. We're shaping it on the Marver. What a lot of people don't understand about rolling the glass on the Marver, guys, is that it chills the surface of the molten glass so that when you blow your bubble into it, it blows that bubble out. Bring that real close here, Jake, and I'll give a little zoom so people can see that. The bubble inside of there. Close would be just not super close because of the heat issue, but you know. There we go. I'm in on
Appropriately
it.
close.
There we go, you guys. See that bubble? And he chilled the surface with the Marver because glass, when you add color to the glass, it blows out differently than when it's clear crystal. So you want to make sure you build that structure up on the surface. Kind of gives a little orange peel texture.
Orange peel. It's not going to fit in the mold, so I need to shape it down a little bit more. You can see the color change as soon as I hit the Marver there. That's temperature change.
So how much pressure do you have to blow in the blowpipe when you're going into the mold, Jake? Would you say that it's about 500 PSI?
I was going to say like 45 PSI.
I was exaggerating a little. But watch his cheeks, folks. Watch his cheeks. You'll see the pure maniac pressure. Whoa!
That was serious. This is the move right here. Chris did it on the last one. I'm just completely dousing the entire piece in the pink, and look at the way it only stuck in the crevices.
I like it.
Favorite frit size to dust the cracks with? That either sounds like a true Glass Academy addict, or it sounds like another glass blower. Oh, Dave.
My favorite size is size number 6 frit.
Yeah.
It's the size of like a golf ball, and you can get like 3 of them in each crack, Dave. Just kidding, Dave. You want to dust the cracks with probably a size 0 would be nice. And depending on the color, you got to Marver it on the Marver before you dust the cracks because it'll stick on the outside if it's a soft color like black, opal white, and some other colors.
There's even more variables in that too. It's like when you use a 00, blow real tender, beautiful.
Real tender means 55 psi.
Yes, precisely.
I've never heard real tender is one of the terms. Blow tender.
Yeah, tenderly.
But some of the colors you would want a 00 and it would work really nice. It would fill the cracks really good. Maybe you'd brush off the ribs a little bit after. Sometimes you want, like it depends if it's a transparent or an opaque too. It totally depends. But I think size 0 is a nice basis color to go off or size to go with.
What size would you go for, would you think, Jake, if you were going for crocodile skin?
Crocodile skin?
That's right.
Oh,
and I know you
geez.
know that move. That's why I'm bringing it up.
I'd have to go with the size.
The croc dusting.
The crock dusting.
Croc dusting.
That's right. Now, I didn't say crop like you were flying over a crop, dusting it with some type of pesticide. I said croc dusting because
For when you
you're
need to
making
dust
the
your
texture
crocodile.
of a crocodile skin.
Interesting.
Everybody's just waiting for the answer, Jake.
I was just gonna let that one go.
They're still waiting.
All right.
I try and help you out, Jake, but I don't know what that is.
Help a brother out, Oliver.
That texture's
Hello?
looking great, Jake. Did you do the broken mold?
Good. Yeah, it looks
Broken mold,
really,
guys,
really
just to
tight.
describe what he just did was
See how that's
he
different?
blew the piece
Yeah,
into the mold,
that's
dusted
sweet.
the cracks,
Okay.
then he swirled
Pretty
it,
cool.
Okay.
and spun it around, and then he went back into the mold again, and that's why it's called the broken mold technique, because you're breaking those optics one
See how
more
I got
time
around
on
that
the
answer?
surface, which gives you an unbelievable pattern. I'll see if I can get in here.
Watch
Get right in there.
the other camera.
Blow real light.
And if you can't get in there, then there's other close-ups on Friday.
I'm in here right now. But we're going to see even more Pimp Deluxe specials
Good.
on Friday from Heather, the Pimp Deluxe Mac girl over here. Getting
That's
crazy.
It's true though, you guys. How many have seen the shorts Heather's been making? This is what we're really thinking. It's nice.
There
I was
she
just
is.
talking with a customer this weekend, amazing, great customer of ours, and she said, man, I love watching the shows, but I'll be completely honest with you, when they're 2 hours long, I watch them after the fact and I skip through and kind of get the good action shots. And I said, well, geez, have you seen the videos that we've been putting up on our YouTube after the fact on Fridays? Blow?
And those videos are kind of comparable to like Cliff Notes.
Good.
But they're called GA notes, and I'm sure everybody remembers what the Cliff
Hello?
Notes were, right? If you
I
didn't
remember.
if you didn't read The Grapes of Wrath,
Good.
and then you like 2 days before your test, you thought you were gonna read it in 2 days, and it was 800 pages. You just go up to Barnes and Nobles and buy a Cliff Note.
No, that was you.
What? I
The
thought
other
that was
people-
you I was talking about.
The other people really did the work.
Look at that.
Wow, that looks cool.
I'm going in. Don't move now, Jake. Everybody wants to see this.
Did Chris give you a price for that piece?
Yes, he did. It's live.
Oh, that looks so tasty.
Yeah, baby. All right, now I'm passing this off to someone who's babysitting. Oliver,
Who was the babysitter last week?
flash
Joey?
it deep. Flash it deep
Flash
and
it
then
deep.
bring it right back out.
Did Joey get a
Equal
tip for
heat.
being a good babysitter last week? Wasn't he watching that ball for like 20 minutes?
Yeah, he was. He was. That was pretty hardcore. But I'm gonna need, if Bess, you'd hop back on the camera when you get a chance in a moment. I'll need a punny from you in a moment.
A punty? Okay, I'm ready. Oh, are you taking over? All right. You see that I'm free of the camera now, folks. Don't overheat that now, Oliver.
We're gonna get real minuscule.
What are we putting on here now?
This is gonna be the sphere.
Oh, this is going to be the sphere that's going to have the goodness in it?
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
dropping it on like
Yes.
like a blown foot?
I'm going to punny this up with a hole on the other side like it's a mini little shot glass. And then with the opening on the other side, pour the snow in there. And then while it's punnied up on the pipe, we'll just torch the end of it and blast it right onto the pipe.
Now, Joey's
If
asking
you
about.
blew that
You get a
right
little bit
out,
of air.
We could just attach it to the bottom and then knock it off cold and have it open, attached to the piece.
Below?
Joey's asking about some of the process
Good.
here, and what I have to say is, Joey, you have to go watch
Hello?
the review, rewind, or
Let's see how that looks, Oliver, size-wise.
next week you
A
can
little
watch
less heat
it.
on the bottom, but I think it's looking pretty good. You're saying just heat that up and blast it on there?
Just heat it, stick it onto the bottom. I'll heat it up for you, and I'll let the neck get all cold, and then when you knock it off, you can put your goodies inside of it, right?
Yeah, I just didn't want to mess around with that being so long and pouring frit on the bottom of the glass.
All right, so then you're going to put a Maurice on that, and then I'll make a punny of it and punny it up, and we'll do it that way? Same way you were saying?
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Capitano.
All right. This is interesting. As this cools down, you can get a nice zoom on the pipe there. This is when we've got some kind of issue with the air and the amount of humidity in the air and the amount of carbon in the pipe warmer. There's all these little bubbles coming off the tip of the blowpipe. I'm gonna have to flash this in a second before it explodes in our faces, but I don't know how that zoom looked right there. Did you get a good shot of it? Get that burner right on the neck of that, Oliver. There's one over there. I'm
Keep it
gonna
on
take.
center, keep it level, because it'll start getting shorter and fatter.
It'll get chubby.
Always got to make sure you keep it
that
level when you're
gnome earlier.
babysitting. Joey, you know what I'm talking about.
Here comes the old flipper on. Take a few scoops to get that thing filled up.
Thought you just coat the inside.
Yeah, but the hole's so tiny. I might take one flash on it here and
Torch it and
up
open the hole up a little.
Thanks.
What color are we going in?
Alabasty. Maybe a little pufferoonsky here too to give it the shape up. See how it kind of tapers into a point here on the tip.
You're gonna puffer it.
I'm gonna give it a little.
Sounded like you were calling for a cat.
Yeah, Bess has got a great sticker on her car that says, "Tell your cat I said." Pretty hilarious. One little fluffy puffy here. Oh yeah. That's just about perfect. Open it up a little bit. Could use some goblet jacks for this type of piece. Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah, let's see what it does. We can always add more if we need. That's pretty cool looking, just like that.
Sandy. Is there a Sandy out there watching?
Sandy, this one's for you, Sandy Jimerson.
Probably go level with it so it sticks down on the sides, right?
As soon as I see it sticking, I'll go down with it. Come on, baby. There we go. We're getting something. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is it stuck?
I think it's stuck. And that's a good thing, folks. All right, so now we'll just give it a little torch on the bottom here.
Now we're sticking it on the piece.
Yeah. So I'll torch
Yeah.
this a little bit, hand it to you. Man, that looks cool.
Oliver, I got you.
All right.
It's really strange, too. We'll talk about this one. Oh, I'm not going to be here for the annealer reveal.
Oh no, Obama.
Dang.
Robin will have to do it.
Yep, Robin. This one's on you.
Just sold Chris's piece, and that's $16 to the animal shelter.
Yeah. What?
$16 to the animal shelter from Chris's piece. All right, not too hot. Just want that tip hot. Wow. Thanks.
So I want to ask a question, but when everyone's quiet on the chat, it's because they're so engaged in what's happening. But I do want to say I hope everyone had a nice Easter. We had family in
Roll
town.
time?
We had friends over.
I was thinking just drop a foot right on there. Big hot one and do the Venetian.
Okay.
All right,
We'll call it
everyone's
pink?
saying
Yeah.
that they're going to have to rewind the video to see what Jake did to get that technique.
Yep, bring it
That's-
back, folks.
The cool thing about these shows, like they go live right on YouTube after this. You can rewind, fast forward. Heather's going to be getting some shots on TikTok if you're a TikTok follower. I was listening to Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank talking today, and he said he's on TikTok now. TikTok used to be a bunch of teenagers. Now it's men in their 30s. So
Kevin O'Leary's not in his 30s.
No. TikTok. That's the men in their 30s.
Oh.
So he's selling wine. So Kevin O'Leary's on TikTok now with his companies.
I see.
See how that is? You gotta stay up on these things.
The times are a-changing, as they say.
Yep, LinkedIn is getting more popular. So we're gonna start
when you
boosting
are.
our appearance on
I'm
there.
gonna take one quick one.
I know some of you are watching on Facebook, but also remember YouTube is a great platform you can catch us on.
All right, here we go. Cool, it definitely looks like a snowball, Oliver. Snowballified. Woo-hoo-hoo! Juicy.
The shadows on that are really cool.
Flames
Flipping.
to the hand. Yep.
Flipping.
Yep. Woo! That's good. The new paddle special.
Looks great.
That is cool.
Hey, I love our customers. YouTube on the big screen, Facebook on the iPad so that they can type in stuff. That's kind of cool. Pretty soon we're going to be having voice
more paddle?
activated on Facebook, so your comments will just like all you have to do is talk to your phone. This is
Beautiful.
the perfect glass blowing weather.
Perfect what?
Glass blowing weather. You know,
Hey,
the
Dana.
doors are open, a nice breeze is rolling through.
Heck yeah.
Making a punty here, guys.
Now we got time here for you guys to vote on whether this needs to have a white lip wrap to match or not.
I think it should have it. But I'm not voting, I'm just saying.
What happened with the hair on my fingers?
Just burnt it off.
If I just burnt it off?
The fire coming from the paddle.
Oh, well,
He doesn't have any hair in his fingers, guys.
yeah, I don't really need it.
Mr. Blandy.
No, I think we get pretty used to the heat coming up from that side because we use the jacks in that direction so frequently. Thanks, Oliver. You want to take a quick peek at the chat and see if half and half?
Well, I'll settle the vote.
Settle it real good.
I'm bringing you a lip wrap.
What?
Now, I think we should respect all the commenters equally.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, my grandma wants to see the white lip wrap.
Oh, boy.
Well, if your grandma says that, that means business.
Well,
Granny means business, so we don't mess around.
white it
Don't
is.
mess around.
And she's thinking the same way I am. She knows good design.
Grandma loves a little sangria, a little...
I'm going to need like 8 coats of
A little
alabaster, though.
something, something.
This is going to be a cool one.
Imagine if I tried... Well, that...
Yes, it's getting warm in here. Finally, we're sweating again in the shop. It's going to be a great season, staying healthy and making good glass.
Yeah. Still got a few more weeks of jumping in a cold lake. But it's going to get warm pretty soon, and it ain't going to be that nice when the lake's warm.
I'm gonna be getting a ton of coats, Heather.
That is looking good. There you go.
That is a serious smoothie glass. The only thing this is going to need is a custom swizzle stick, a tall swizzle stick. If we made one out of some white cane, I'm not even sure we have any white cane, We do have some pink and white cane.
We could do that tonight. We could make a custom swivel stick for it.
To match?
I could do it.
That'd be cool. I'm down.
Coat number 4. Do you really want to go to 8J?
I'll go with 4. That's fine. That'll do. That was a pretty fast 4 coats, Oliver. That was nice. What I wanted to talk about with the ball down here is it's really cool how you can see the inner layer, and then somehow, I'm ready whenever you are, there's another layer of white, like some little specks got through the glass, like as if it was like some sort of grate coming at an angle. You just gotta step in front of her, that's fine, don't worry about the camera.
Some type of magic.
Yes, and notice the size on that baby too.
Yeah.
Probably half the size of that would be a lip wrap.
But that was nice, great shape. I'll show it to you guys when we finish it up here. It's very interesting, and I'd be curious to see if anyone has a theory as to why that is. And certain colors don't look that way. When you notice the orange we did on the goblet last week, you don't see that second veil of color, but I was curious to try this alabaster, and it totally has 2 tiers to the depth. That's cold, but that was a fun practice round.
Oliver, Grandma says make the magic stick.
Make the magic stick.
Yeah.
If we keep letting this happen, Grandma's going to run this show.
Yeah, watch out. Thank you, sir.
Fancy schmancy.
Pretty schmancy.
Very nice, very
Little
nice.
stamper now.
Yeah, let's go for a little stamper. Give me 1 sec, just kind of like meander your way over, and that'll be perfect.
Did they do a
timing.
white lip wrap? Very nice,
yeah.
very nice. For some reason, I feel the need to tell you guys, if you want to do a work party, maybe it's the end of the season, maybe teachers want to hang out and do something together, you know you can host a group of your friends here. Take a class, 6 people in a class, super fun. Oliver's one of the teachers, Jake's one of the teachers, Joey, Matt,
Yeah,
got a whole crew.
I'm talking with a couple different people that are interested in putting together a work party right now. It's pretty fun to think about, and definitely some kind of different scenario than you're used to. Thanks, Oliver.
Yeah, we had a work group come in this weekend, was super fun. It's a great way to make a memory, support a local business, get something that's like one of a kind and unique.
And just have a good
Just
time.
like work teams come in recently.
Right?
It's so much fun.
I think too, people are working remote and it's a way to get the team together.
Right.
You know, if you're not seeing each other that often.
If that was a sugary drink, that looks like sugar in there.
It does. It looks like
Doesn't
a
it?
ball of
Like, can we
sugar.
drink lemonade out of that?
Oh my God.
boy.
That is a lemonade glass.
Yeah, that's a tidy.
That's sweet. Certified tidy. Huh? Country style lemonade?
With the pulp in it.
No,
You gotta have some pulp in it.
it's got to have the horse hoof in it, doesn't it? Or is that Jello?
A what?
What makes pink lemonade? Isn't it like Beatles?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think pink number 7 makes pink lemonade.
No. There's some sort of like ladybug shell in pink lemonade or something. If there's some pink
Yeah.
lemonade lovers out there, let us know.
Yeah, why is
I did hear about it. I swear.
Sounds
lemonade
hokey to
pink?
me.
This guy's gonna come off like
Yeah, why
butter.
is pink lemonade pink? I mean, there's no pink lemons.
I think it's grapefruit skin.
Yep. You got it, Oliver? Pomegranate.
Wait a second, Bess's phone is talking to us, telling us the real answer.
It says most store-bought pink lemonade is simply colored with concentrated grape
that's Google. They're paid by lemonade
tasted a little
companies.
grapey.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Beauty.
It was the beetle that made the red food coloring.
Well, that one right there, guys, was Jake's
Tender hand.
lemonade glass. And I'm telling you, it's a nice one. It's got some sugary action.
That was nice. I want to do some more. I'm curious to see what happens with that.
Where me and
No ladybugs harmed in that. Unless they flew into the shop, and at the Ren Fair, we've seen our fair share.
I don't think there's any ladybugs left. They're all those Chinese beetles, Japanese beetles. They're imposter ladybugs.
They use what?
They use some sort of scaly insect. I can't even say the name of it to make the red food dye.
That's what I thought. Thank you
Well,
very
that's
much.
better than
Use
making
some
them in
sort
a
of
lab.
insect for
Bug carcasses.
crushed bug carcasses. This is from Google, folks.
But they're
Do
paid
your
off
own
by the lemonade
research.
company.
Don't believe us. No, they're good now.
Yeah, and remember that everything that gets Googled is the truth.
Oh,
It's actually on Reddit, which makes it more believable.
Reddit. is
no,
what
no,
we
no,
do.
no. I use ChatGPT and you type in your name. Who is Michelle
Craziness.
Krasinski? I'm like a law firm in England.
Whoa.
It was really interesting to see what it kicked up for me. I thought it would be like a glassblower in Michigan, but then it kind of said glassblower in Michigan and added all this other stuff. She
Very
was known for this, collected around the world, and I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
Thank you. If you want your law questions
Start taking
answered.
some law claims.
Last thing before we move on, did you say that ladybugs are extinct and those
No.
little stink bugs are taking over?
I
No.
know that the stink bugs, not stink bugs, they are called Japanese beetles. They're
The
not
ones?
the stink bugs.
Not those?
But they look just like a ladybug, but they're not red. They're kind of orange, and they bite. They'll bite you. They bite like a flea.
They're lantern flies.
Yeah, they'll kill you.
Not cool. Let's take it to the table.
Yeah,
Show
but you
off
know
the
what?
last
You
of the
can buy.
goodies.
Did you know this? You can buy real ladybugs for your garden.
You can buy real ladybugs for your
Yeah,
garden.
they send them in a pack, and you put them in your garden.
Incredible.
You take a thing of thread and tie it onto their legs so they don't get away. My mom used to do that when she was a kid. They would get June bugs, and they tie thread on the foot of the June bug, which is a big beetle,
Yeah.
and then they put it on like a ring, and you can walk around, and it's flying, holding on by a thread. It's strong enough to pull on, and you're just
That's
like, whoa,
crazy.
yeah.
Anybody ever done that out there? Here's the pieces that are still remaining. It looks like we've got a few of them off the table already here. The highlighted ones, and these were actually some examples that I was testing out for a new style of website. We don't have any rocks glasses on the website, so to check out some of these, this one's got the beautiful blue matching swizzle stick, but it's got straight ribs recycled with clear on the bottom, and look at the power of the white here. When you look at the inside, you see how it's a faded white. It's a pretty good example of the difference between recycle and clear and the effects on the glass. That's a beauty right there with a clear stamp on it. Beautiful matching swizzle stick that'll come with the glass as well as 10% to the animal, the Friend for Animals of Metro Detroit organization. This is a really cool mold that we could potentially, they're not listening, make a piece out of on the show here, and maybe I'll do that as the giveaway. This is our disco ball corncob mold, and it could be anything almost, but it's got a really cool separation here on the bottom of the square / rectangular optics. They're not diamonds like the diamond mold. This is a little more perfect. Very cool. That's number Juan. Number 9 is a beauty as well. This one's just as simple as it can be. It's just clear with iris gold, blinging, beautiful little situation on the bottom here. Straight ribs coming all the way down, stamp on the side. Perfect thickness throughout the entire thing. And I think the orange swizzle stick is a nice choice by Bess. Looks pretty darn good.
That one's called Golden Hour on the website.
Golden Hour. This guy's got a little red on the bottom here. This was another one. This could be a really nice matching set with number 6 there, as could number 10. That's a trio right there for those folks that do be having people over to their homes. But it's looking real good, and we're working on more swizzle sticks in the moment, so we're working on it. This is a beauty right here. This swizzle stick's actually got texture on it. It's one of the only canes I've seen us do. It's before my time. I want to learn how to do it. That's all recycled with white on the outside. So it's got that textured rib of white. And I assume it's a different type of glass called Duro. That's a very dense glass that doesn't heat up very quickly. So just a beautiful looking table, folks. Let's take it back to the glass. And it looks like Chris is getting started up on something, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the heart yet.
I'm making a swizzle stick.
Ah, beautiful.
Jake, do
And how does one use a swizzle stick? Does anybody know?
You have to have a swizzle.
Well, since nobody knows how to use a swizzle stick, I can tell you guys.
Hear anybody through the camera?
No, I didn't hear anybody. No. In order to swizzle something, folks, it all begins with the wrist. And you can look this up on Google as well. It's very much a wrist type situation. But whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise, you take it into your drink of any sort. We're talking smoothies, we're talking green juices, we're talking pina coladas, or we're even talking just your classic old delicious gin with tonic water. And it's just to stir something up. I've heard perhaps it's a myth, perhaps it's not. We don't want to bring Google into this conversation again, but have you guys heard that stirring a carbonated beverage with metal will remove the carbonation or some of it?
I have not heard that before. I've heard that like the metal of your cans can impart some additional flavor into your drink.
Extra flavor from the cans?
Yeah, that was something my grandma used to tell me all the time. And then if you went to like a beer tasting event, it would always be served in bottles because the cans would impart some additional flavor.
Ah, that makes sense.
And I'd imagine that applies to your Dr. Peppers and your Sprites of the world too.
I would believe. All right, Michelle confirmed the glass I just made, whatever the name may be, it was a red lemonade or pink lemonade, whatever, some sort of beetle carcass lemonade, super swirler, snowball special, amazing situation. I was pretty proud about that one. It's available, it's on the website for sale. Remember guys, the pieces that we do on the show like this, we have no way of weighing them while they're in the box at 1,000 degrees. Look at that move by Chris. Using gravity to let that thing sphericize. So all those prices we put on there for our one and done pieces from the show include shipping. So if you guys are purchasing that guy, you guys are gonna get it, if you can get it shipped, or if you're local, you can get it picked up. That's super cool too. But keep that in mind. And we're working on the gallery right now. Michelle, even after our brand new spring show, Michelle's been piecing together some sweet new displays. Look at that. So it's worth stopping by and checking it out.
It's a swizzle what?
Swizzle staff.
I mean, big
Big swizzle.
Yeah.
You're talking lemonade, pink with lemons in there? You can't be having something fragile.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you want to tap this off in there?
Yeah, I can do that.
Are we torching?
Torch it. Let's torch it.
Let's torch it. Let's see what the tech is behind this, folks.
Where do you want me?
Ah, yes, another good angle.
We might want to run and get the clappers.
It might work. The gator snappers?
The clappers. They're meant for clapping.
For clapping.
Oh,
Well,
it's going to be
nope.
hot. Hot shit.
Nice.
Get it up there and let it fall into the...
There you go. Whoa, yeah, you got it.
Do it, baby.
The reverse grip on this.
I'm gonna do something that might be a little bit radical, folks. As Oliver gets that into the box, safe and sound. That's a collected piece, and I didn't change the price for adding a swizzle stick to it, so that's a bonus. Someone just got a bonus, and it's already gone before the swizzle stick was even in the box. But let me try out a little something here, guys. We may have never done before. I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
We did try doing this before.
We did.
That was pretty serious, folks.
I know. But then you know what you can do too? You could spin it so the Glass Academy shows up.
There's Glass Academy on it.
I know,
Yep.
but here's one that's not burnt.
Okay. All right. Well, there's our knockoff area. What else can we do? Let's get it situated, folks.
Put your phone away so it doesn't get burned.
Do you guys sense the sarcasm we work with?
Wait till
daily?
you guys see the brand new knockoff we're working on right now.
Oh, yeah.
We got a brand new whole
What's a
knockoff
knockoff?
area. This area is the knockoff region of the shop where you knock the piece off and you polish it and you take it away in its final stages when it's about to crack and explode. And our knockoff's going to be top of the line premium knockoff station.
Could you let the trumpet sound? Kristen and Matthew, we're making your piece right now.
Here we go.
And if I didn't explain it well enough last time, earlier today, I'm going to explain it again. It's a sand ceremony piece. And a sand ceremony piece is pretty sweet. We do these pieces every once in a while when somebody's getting married, and you take glass
time.
brick and you mix it together into a ceremonial container that makes the sand or glass mix together and creates a really cool pattern. And then you bring that pattern glass back to us and we create a ceremonial wedding piece in your honor for getting married. And these guys are Matt's having this beautiful piece made for Kristen's birthday, which is Thursday. He's
Hello.
unveiling it on her birthday for their wedding sand ceremony piece, and it is going to be a heart. So here's the pieces right here, the colors.
This is cool. Look at these vials.
You guys chose these colors before they got married, and they took those and used them right here.
Oh, yeah. So he's opening up the frit trays. I'm going to get rid of one of the colors here. You have to have a frit tray, folks. We talk about how expensive glass color is. It's a huge cost, and that's a cost that's represented in doing a process like this. There's an extra frit tray. But you got to take a lot of care in the way that you care for color and the way you use it and the way you display it and put it out on the table. You can't be messy with the color because when we're talking a tray, I mean, this guy's overdone right here and there's a little bit on the table, but you move out a little bit of the green here like this and you save as much of it as you can without contaminating the color. That's got to be $70 a color right there. So when the mistake happens that somebody is really moving fast, trying to clean up and get out of the shop, and they pour this color into the wrong tray, it's a pretty big deal.
Does that happen the night you go to boxing?
What, like tonight?
Yeah, like,
No.
quick, ramp up the colors.
It hasn't happened in a long time in this shop, but we're doing all right.
That's
but
the worst
even
feeling.
Michelle talks about it all the time. Even if you take these trays and you pour the frit out, you don't tap the tray 2 or 3 good times on the metal and pop out all the color, you won't, you'll have little pieces left in there. And then all of a sudden you're trying to make a bright yellow rubber duck. Excuse me.
And then it's just got spots, like a
got
burst
spots.
spot. Do you know, like, look. I mean, those are spots.
Is that
right?
a rubber duck spot?
Like, we have spots. That
true.
happens, you know.
And it's cool. We can appreciate those spots from time to time. But It usually comes out when you're doing something that needs to be perfectly smooth and delicious. So what's the tech here? How are you going to put these colors together? There's 3 colors that they have?
Yeah, I'm going to put the copper blue on one side, the pink on the other, then I'm going to end up and do a line of white on both sides. I'm going to vortex it up so that I have a really beautiful vortex pattern.
Vortexual, would you say?
Textual pattern.
Now I do have a little remnant of my broken treachery sabotage raindrop right there that was causing some big issues on our stationary rolling. That's not how it works. This can't be stationary and rolling tripod. So let's just get that out of there.
So we do have a couple new people. If you are new on the show, let us know where you're from. Maybe how you found us. Was it a friend who told you? Find one of our stickers? How did you hear about us?
I noticed one new name was that Joey Walker.
Yeah. Who is that Joey Walker guy?
Who is that guy? I would love to know in the chat how everyone's Easter was, though. It was an Easter weekend. Maybe not everyone celebrates Easter, but perhaps it's just become a weekend to hang out with family and do something different. If you guys did something amazing or you spent some time with your loved ones, let us know.
We went caroling. We sang all of the traditional Easter songs.
You did?
Yes. Up and down the avenue.
Did anybody run into Chris out there up and down the avenue? That could be
I
anywhere.
had my Easter cap on.
Would love to hear where everyone's watching from here tonight as well. I'm going to show off the flags again here in a second. Look at that swirl. That's how you vortextualize 3 different colors, ladies and gentlemen. Little torch. Now he's just getting rid of that extra tweezer mark. As soon as you grab the glass with cold metal tweezers, by cold we mean room temperature, it instantly cools the glass down and makes it solid. So by doing that extra torch and pinch, pull, and snip, he's bringing that vortextual area down to a beautiful, nice termination. But it is really nice to know where people are watching from, and I showed you guys last time on the show, we got a nice selection of flags over here. We got some more behind Oliver over here.
I'll get a shot. Our flags.
Yeah, represent all the way back there.
Post to get more flag colors.
More flag colors would be an amazing thing. Does anyone know why so many flags from other countries and from individual states are red and blue like that? I mean, we're not just talking America. We have some other countries in there. I guess America does lean pretty red and blue, and most of them are, but...
There's a third color.
What is it?
Red.
Blue.
Purple.
Purple.
Everybody loves perps.
Perps.
It's the perps.
So I'm making sure that this is nice and smooth. Sometimes you can leave particular indentations in defined areas before you gather over it, and you'll trap air in it. Those air bubbles will actually magnify the color and make it look really, really, really good. I don't want to do that on this anything to make it look really nice, clean coating of crystal over this gorgeous color pattern. And I'm widening it out a little bit.
How much?
Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't see the true colors of the pink. All you see is orange and white right now, and that's because of the heat, guys. But the blue, the amazing electric copper blue and pink are swirled in there.
Yeah.
Just gotta do that. So it's very important, look at the swirl right down to the front, to let this thing cool down nice and solid.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I saw you needed it right away.
Oliver was hustling.
I broke a sweat.
Yeah, baby.
This is going to be Oliver's first summertime in the shop, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about it, I think, on the last show, but maybe that was just a happy hour or something we were talking about with some
I think it
customers.
was
A class.
Was it a class that we were teaching where we had a glass had to come in and
Yeah.
talk about it a little bit?
Oliver's worked in the steel industry, so he's really excited to get sweaty with us here in the shop and just have a good old time.
Gotta have it hot.
Gotta have it hot, ladies and gentlemen. This is no small heart. Look at the massiveness of this piece. You're not going to be able to pick up the color while it's still at like 2120 right now. But he's squeezing it just into the block, barely fits in there. Look at the sparks just flying. All right. Welcome back, Nicole, back home from the park. Looks like everyone had a pretty nice Easter. What's that move? Why are you holding it up like that?
Letting gravity get all buck wild here. See how I'm letting it widen out so that it's not just a solid brick. I want to try to get it to be a nice, beautiful heart that's got like a nice bubbly effect to it. So it looks
Real
like it's like
bubblicious.
filled with love,
Oh yeah.
ready to burst.
I see a few unfamiliar names here on the YT and on the FB, folks. If you guys are new to the show, just send us a cat emoji. Yeah, let's see a cat emoji in the chat. I know some of you guys are a little bashful and maybe watching comfortable on the couch and not wanting to get your phone out, your device, to make a comment, but I can make it easy for you. Let's see a cat emoji if you guys are brand new. Crystal Upshaw had a 3,000 egg hunt with the family. Look at that move Chris just did. Were they like miniature eggs or were they ostrich eggs? Wow, Chris made that look pretty easy. Seriously, lining up the two of those so they match on either side is not an easy move. Now he's just giving it the business. This is textbook business givage. Now this is a solid piece, so you really got to be aware after the fact of what you're doing, how you're moving the pipe, how you're shaping it up, and what you're nearby temperature-wise, because we really got to let this thing equalize. I can remind over the contest, maybe when we go to housekeeping, we'll show off the... You guys know the deal with the giveaway. We're giving away one of the nicest pieces we've done in a while here tonight on the show. There he goes, cuts off the tweezer mark. We're going to be making something really cool as well to be given away, and you guys can enter to win the giveaway here tonight by emailing us at enews@glassacademy.com, and we'll give you the prompt here after this piece. Stay tuned. Oh, really awesome comment from Vilda here. Your presentation is wonderful. Your dialogue is entertaining. Your creativity is fantastic. Thank you for this program that I enjoy watching. Jeez, Vilda, thank you for your perfect creative writing ability. What a beautiful compliment. Is that
Person watched the show from the beginning.
Yes, I am.
Ask them if they want to see a drop.
A what?
We had a rough start this time.
Yeah, we can't do another longest drop. Not next week.
Yeah, next week we're gonna see what's up.
Oh, brother.
We need to get some
Chris
new competitions on the board.
I know. Well, we have like, what, 12 other competitions? We just got to nullify the drop until a couple weeks from now.
There it is,
Yeah.
guys. Look at that
Let me
beautiful
get a
heart.
nice, fresh, ultra good zoom on that thing. Remind us the colors one more time.
Copper blue, a beautiful gold ruby, and that white swirled in there gorgeously.
And the copper blue looks almost like the blue in the background behind Chris there. Gold ruby is that beautiful transparent pink that I had put in that last glass as well. And then white is white.
Nice.
Like the snowball.
Wow,
Like
you
the
are like
snowball.
on it.
Yeah.
White is white.
That
That's
was
deep.
pretty good. Holy Laura Kill, I see a emoji of a cat.
Very nice.
We got a fresh one in here. Love to see it. Lots of hearts, a lot of love coming in for that heart. Now, we're not going to forget that we are putting a sphere on the bottom of it so it leans up to one side.
Nice. So I'm going to need to have a bit from you.
Okay.
Maybe we should put that maybe when we knock it off.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It's got to cool down enough. We can still set it on its swell.
Yeah, we'll put it on a mold. It'll be fine.
I mean, you
Hang
can
tight,
just,
Oliver.
I mean, couldn't we just stick it on like the side right there?
All right, go ahead and bring it, Oliver.
We're talking like 2.5 walnuts,
Okay.
unshelled, couple cashews, couple
Like
cashews.
that lip wrap you brought, Jake. Real.
Yes. So this is a really cool move, and this is something that actually, does anybody remember the experimental shows that we did a while back where I actually built some sort of crazy piece with a bunch of these clear watery spheres just layered on top of each other? This is going to be
Just kind of level and just let it cool off for a second.
a nice watery sphere, and this is so that when you're, oh, the color looks awesome as it's cooling down. The white in between each of them looks beautiful. This is a sphere so that it can sit on the table, on the desk, on their bed if they wanted, and be angled a little bit
look up
upright.
at you a little bit.
And it can look up at you, that's right. Chris is taking the torch to it, so it just gets a little bit extra watery and juicy.
It's gonna make it pop from the fireplace, man.
Yeah. Or wherever, you know, it could be in the fireplace, but if you did throw a flaming log on top of this heart, it would explode.
I don't know about that, Jake. I feel like love prevails.
You're right, it might. It just might. Show that log whose business.
I think I learned that in a rom-com.
This is nice too because at least now we know that the core of this paperweight is still going to be, or is cooling down and going to be stiff enough. And you could tell the green or the copper blue is a really good gauge of the temperature of the glass. In the core, it was still looking really green, even though you can hear the punty cracking right now because it's so cold. The punty is what's not part of the heart, but that's cracking just from going back into heat right now. So another 3 minutes or so, and that piece probably would have cracked itself too. But remember, this is the blue we're working with here, and you can notice how it
Nope, we're
looks
just gonna do
green
this
when he
guy here
sets it down
first.
and knocks it off of the pipe.
So I can
and here
torch it and
comes right
stamp
now.
it.
Oh yeah, we got some folks remembering the experiment.
Can you hand me the stamp, Jake?
Stamp coming up. Now this is a nice angle to be finishing
Got it?
products.
Yep.
I do say so myself. A little bit of love from Kathleen coming to the married couple. You'll love to see it. It takes time there, time and patience. Another big congratulations to Christian and Matt. Kristen and Matt.
I want to try to flip it if I
Does
can.
this heart take longer to anneal?
Yeah, this is right on the edge.
Well, because it's so thick,
You want me to flip it with this, with the claw?
if you can, yeah. You put it here.
Catch it a little bit.
Yep.
with the paddle.
I love that
Yes.
paddle, the big old hole in the paddle.
Falls off onto the floor.
It slides through the hole of the paddle.
I just busted out a brand new paddle. We're still just getting our last few pieces out of this one.
Well, last night I was in here late casting up some big castings for an architectural job, and I saw this brand new paddle, and I was like, I can't be burning up the brand new paddle. So I went and got the two blown out paddles and started using them again because that's what they're good for.
Let me see this one right here.
I
Okay,
pulled out those
Don't
two
break it.
blown out paddles because I saw the good one and I said, maybe not the good one yet.
Yeah, I hear you.
We got to jump to
Right
housekeeping.
down the middle.
Well, we got to jump to housekeeping.
Yep.
All right,
spin
let's
it
jump
around.
it. To
Spin it
housekeeping.
around.
Your mic's
Spin it
on. You got
around.
this covered? We're
I'll
going to
do
queue
it.
up the next piece.
Okay, they're going to get ready for the next piece. Here is the letter from a lovely girl named Stella, and she asked, to whom it may concern, I'm in the school, and I chose the Glass Academy because I personally love the work that you guys do. Blah, 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 blah. So at the end, some of the items she asked for we can't really make, but the giveaway today is for you, Stella. Well, actually, you don't get it. You have to enter the contest and do the wheel of names like everyone else, but the ice cream bowl would be inside, of course. She's talking, let's see, last is an ice cream dish for when you have ice cream, and it can be colorful like a rainbow. Let's see if they heard that. Ice cream dish, colorful like a rainbow. Okay, they heard it. All right, so we've got the winners from the show. Can we do wheel of names? Okay, we're back. I can't believe the person who won this. This person is, so we spin wheel of names, then Donna highlights their comment so I can read it on the show. Here is the winner. See if this was you that said this. As a novice glass blower, everything I make is unique. Can you bring that goblet over?
Do you know who it is yet?
Everything I make is unique. If it survives and makes it into the annealer, my mugs from the Glass Academy are the most special to me because I get to watch it being made and I get to learn so much from watching. Did you write that? This person was on the Addicts page. They had their Easter brunch table with a mug at each station.
6
shared.
different stations
Yeah.
or so.
Uh-huh. So congratulations. Today's winner is...
Dave. And it sounds like Dave actually purchased the lemonade glass from tonight's show.
Yeah.
Really?
So that's just a little karmic supporter, amazing Glass Academy addict
I
action. And this is one of the nicest Darth Maul double lightsaber pieces we've ever made, Dave.
Show them the close-up of the middle thing that Joey made that's got the air trap in there.
Ridiculous. And now I got my dirty fingers on it, Dave, so pardon that. But I also did ask on the annealer reveal which side. I held it like this, and I asked which side was mine and which side was Chris's because we each made one of the sides. And you guys can all take one more guess here in 1 second if your fingers are fast.
I can tell.
But
Oh,
I did.
you made it.
I can tell
Oh.
too, and I read the comments, and I know which one's which. If you want to get your last guesses in right now, you can. One's the top one, one's the bottom one. You want to tell them which one's which?
Doesn't really
Just to make
matter.
sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, I can.
It doesn't matter at all.
Because
but
I'm
it's
the
cool
one,
because they're
I'm
close
the one
enough
who
where you can tell the
signed
little
it
bit of
on the
difference.
Avolio right here. So that means it's written this way. So this is the bottom and this is the top.
Oh, this guy.
Right?
Well,
But
let
you
me
can
show
switch
you
it up.
something.
You can switch it up whichever way you want.
Let me show you something then,
You
pal.
better show me something.
That's the bottom, but it's wobbly, so it doesn't sit that way. That's, well, I guess it's still Darn.
Let's just leave this piece here.
Well, whatever, everybody.
Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah, let me just try it real quick.
Anyways, moving on. The next one on Sunday, if you
The
played
same.
to win. Okay, Jake had the comment. The comment today is
The question?
easy. Yes, easy. Favorite type of
What's your
smoothie?
favorite smoothie flavor, folks? And now we're not talking sugary, nasty, overdone smoothie. We're talking homemade. What do you put in your smoothie? I guess not, but
Well, I went to Jamba Juice or Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I said, what's your favorite shop? Because like Jamba Juice, there's only one in Michigan that I know of. Love Jamba Juice. Tropical Smoothie puts too much ice in and dilutes it.
Hey, now those
Jamba
guys
Juice
are all right
is
though. They're better than
better.
no smoothie at all.
I know. So we're just asking.
as long as it doesn't come in a styrofoam cup, I'm happy.
All right.
But
so
that's the question. Send that to enews@glassacademy.com.
Gus will write it in the chat. So Sunday once you get on our email list, you'll get a contest on Sunday. You'll get a $25 gift card. If you're local, you can apply it to classes. You can shop in the gallery. If you're not local, it's good on the website for anything, never expires. Use it to buy one of the products you saw tonight. Okay, so this winner said the question was, do you have an Easter outfit? Like when I was a little kid, Easter was when you put away your winter clothes, brought out your summer clothes, wore your big Easter hat, went to church and had all your fancy clothes on. I don't know if that's kind of gone out the window now because of the way the weather is, but who knows? So
Good
that was the question. So this person said, definitely go for pastels on Easter. Outfit depends on the weather. missed the old days when we were kids, so they must be somewhat of our age, wore a new dress, hat, gloves, purse, and shoes. Come on now, ladies. When was the last time you wore gloves? That is so fun.
And shoes.
Incredible.
I think you have shoes on today. Anyways, the winner of that one is Beth.
Yeah.
Cobell. Congratulations, you won a $25 gift card. You will be seeing an email coming from Donna on Thursday when she's in. So thank you everyone for playing. We appreciate each and every one of you. And now on to the rainbow colored, very decorative ice cream bowl.
Yeah, it sounds great. And I'd like to say my Sunday best is when I pull out my Aldi's hat right here. Brand new, just cleaned up a little bit last week. And that's how I feel for Easter.
And my hat is great with the big sweat line
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing
for
that.
Easter.
That's really
Incredible.
exciting.
So back to the action. You want to draw it up, Chris? I think we're going to collaborate on this piece here. This is going to be the giveaway. And per that amazing submission that Michelle just read off to everybody, we're going to be doing a amazing ice cream slash Sunday delicious ice cold scooping bowl.
It's important to think about if this ice cream is going to be soft serve
Right?
or hard dip scooper.
Whoa.
And remember, this contest has no age limit. So Stella, if you're listening, you can enter.
My mom's one of the biggest ice cream lovers out there.
Well, she better enter the contest.
She better enter it. And I say,
Young and old and
Yep.
everywhere in between.
There's got to be a rhyme. Young and old, it's never been told.
Ice cream is like gold.
Jake, that's
Oh my
good. You're like
gosh,
coming
you
up with
guys.
some good ones. All right,
Getting
fine.
tired?
Can't put me on
He
the
doesn't
spot.
work. He doesn't work under pressure, folks. All right, so I got to draw it opposite.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I
What?
lifted too many logs today.
Look at the reflection of Glory Hole on the floor there. It's pretty
You got
cool
20
looking.
minutes.
20
Oh,
minutes
plenty
is
of time.
perfect time to make a piece. And also a great reminder, I had 2 different people, maybe 3 over this past weekend that I was explaining the process of glass blowing to. And they would point at a product and or they would just ask me about a product that they'd say, geez, how does it take that much time? Or how much time does it take to make a piece like that? And I'd say, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and a night to cool down and a lifetime to figure out how to do it. And so for those of you that are new to the show and you're seeing us whip these pieces up, Chris has been blowing glass for 35 years, and I've been around the hot shop for my entire life. Oliver's doing an incredible job assisting and bringing over pieces and making the show run correct for only being here for coming up on 3 months next week. So a big shout out to him. You guys are going to see him grow and progress throughout these shows and throughout his time at the Glass Academy. But just know it all started with a mushroom that he did drip like a raindrop onto the floor. And it's going to only go up from there, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I was gonna say, geez, man, you're gonna make me blush out here on the live show.
Gotta knock him down a little bit at the end.
You had me in the first half, Jake. You had me in the first half.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Holy giveaway?
It's Chris-sized.
What's going on here? It was Chrisified. What?
Those are ice. That's like a triple scoop of ice cream in the stem.
We got 20 minutes. Sounds good. Gather it up.
Let's do it.
If it's a kid eating out of this bowl, it's
What?
a little fragile.
Yeah, kids have really rickety hands.
I mean, like, make it nice and thick.
Only a kid's gonna win.
Well, their kids are
I
playing.
thought we were just saying that it was anybody can win of all ages.
Anyone can win. But what if Stella has all her friends doing it and a kid wins this?
Think about the animal shelter.
Come on now.
Jeez. I thought this was like gold. Ice cream was like gold.
It all started with the mushroom we dripped on the floor.
Exactly.
Well, we got ice cream colors out.
Yeah. What was happening all day here? Well, sorry for the delay, folks. Oliver's gonna get in the
Cats.
camera and do a jig now for just to keep us all energized.
Whoa!
Was that part of the job description? Well, let's watch Chris do some color swappage.
Way off the rails.
I don't know why. Why?
Uh-oh, we got some gold brown.
That's gonna be for chocolate
Yes.
chip cookie dough.
Done deal.
Stem.
Done deal.
It'll be one bit, and we'll just make it in real strong.
All right. Oliver, what do you think about working the camera? You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I can work the camera
How are
for
your
a little
camera
bit.
skills?
I've been doing it before. I haven't heard anyone complain on the live stream.
All right.
Mainly because
well,
I'm not looking at the comments at the same time.
If there's any issues, folks.
Oh, we got someone from class watching?
Oh, yeah, someone from class is watching and they're giving Oliver a shout out. Thank you,
Lynn St. Pierre.
Yeah, that's very
cool.
nice. Thank you.
I will say we've only gotten 99% incredible reviews from these guys teaching classes. And if you guys, you don't meet Matt too much on the show here, but he's been teaching classes as well with Joey, with myself, with Oliver. And the team of the four of us, we're having a blast. It allows each of us to have a couple days off from teaching, a couple of us to get a couple extra days of teaching if we want, and everyone's doing an amazing job. So it's just worth coming down to check it out. A bunch of different personalities. We're all over the personality spectrum. So here goes Chris. He's got crystal clear, and he's going into some sort of pastel Easter green.
This is pistachio flavored.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
How many
Easier
people?
to work that button than work the whole angler. It's just a
Never mind.
on the side, yeah. It's got a little texture for you.
You're working it, Oliver? You're working the camera?
We're working it right now. I was just getting the lay of the land with the buttons.
Yeah, it's all about the button work,
All right,
ladies and
since
gentlemen.
we're talking about clothes for Easter, I have to ask, did anyone see Miss Harris Goes to Paris, that movie?
No, I didn't see that.
Because it's kind of about Christian Dior in it, and I'm curious if Christian Dior is, if people saw this movie, like if it's based on a true story.
Have not.
All right,
Tell us, folks.
yeah. Christian Dior was high couture, and during this movie, he became something for everyone. He changed his business model. 1957. I mean, these were when ladies wore gloves on their dresses and their fancy dresses.
You know, things have changed, and I've
Yeah.
had friends of mine, I say all the time, my only superpower I want is to time travel and experience time back in the day and the social aspects of it and food and everything about it, to go back and go into the future and the past. I've had friends say that it's not cool for me to want to go into the past because things were so unfair back in the day. I don't know about that perspective. It would be interesting to experience it, but certainly the way people dressed. You know, back in the day, there were no sweatpants out on the street. Everyone got out the house and they looked fresh.
I think it
That's
was.
why I could never go back in time.
Couldn't do it?
No.
Oliver's a sweatpants guy. You heard it here first, folks.
I only wear the pants to
Only-
work.
I think it was really fair back in the Ingalls time with the Little House on the Prairie, Mom Paul, Laura Ingalls, Nellie Olson, all those guys. That was fair.
Yeah.
I don't know those names.
I don't know
can't
anything about
comment
any
on
of
that
that.
take. I don't.
A lot of people out there know Nellie Olson.
Tell me about Nellie Olson. I don't know anything
Olson's
about-
owned the store downtown, the feed store, and she was always getting in trouble and was kind of nasty. Comment on that, guys, if you remember Nellie Olson.
Educate me on Nellie Olson, please.
Help them out.
And her little brother, he always got the treatment.
So did I pick that up right, that you put pink just on the bottom so that the bottom part, the ice cream cupping area of the bowl, is going to be pink, and then the fluttered part of the bowl is going to be green?
This is very
I
correct.
can get you the mold.
Thanks. Look at that.
What?
12 pointer.
We got the 12-point mold over there. Let's see if we get the zoom in on it.
Okay,
Let's see if
we've
the people
got.
can count it out. 12 points.
When you're adding all these colors, does it matter what order you add because of melting points? What a great question, Kathleen. I wouldn't say it matters because of melting points, depending on what, I mean, maybe it does in certain scenarios, you know? Sometimes you gotta wait till the very end to lay on an extra third color or fourth color
Hello?
because it's so soft.
Good.
This is pretty hardcore technique right here, folks. See how it works it back and forth and keeps the whole thing lined up.
Below. Good.
Beautiful.
Below. Good. You gotta have a good sized scoop of ice cream in there.
What's even more important than the temperatures when you're layering colors is knowing your colors. And when we probably have 50 plus different colors and from 3 different companies that the colors come from. Certain colors react to other colors, and we've mentioned that before. That's always kind of a thing in classes that we're dealing with, is people want to put this color or use this color, but you can't necessarily have every color with every color. So Chris knows, and we all know, that pinks and greens are typically pretty fine together. Some colors are trickier than others. Yellows are a really tricky color, but if you find the right color and you make enough pieces and do enough experiments, you find a chemical reaction that looks really incredible. You want me in the bench or out of the bench?
Just to keep it warm for me for a moment.
Okay.
Did you hear I almost found one of those color combos this past weekend?
I did on one of the shrooms.
Yeah.
A little white and red special. That's a big, big no-no.
I found out after I got the red and the white on there.
Yeah. I saw that mushroom. At least you had swirled them. They were kind of side by side. But
Yeah.
if you do the full layer, sometimes we've done some really nice. Joey actually made some really nice red and white mushrooms this past week. And the bigger spots, the large spots of white, don't really have that same reaction, just like smaller spots of white. So for you glass blowers out there, if you take red, you have a full coat of red, and you put a layer of super tiny grain white, almost like a powder on top, the entire piece will turn like a muddled, rotting strawberry color. But if you're going to mushroom land, you can put larger spots and you'll just get a darker edge, a darker ridge around it. That's almost not noticeable. Chris is going to Ice Cream Town here. He's got a couple layers of some really brown, chocolatey special color, and he's vortextualizing it right now with his wrist.
This, guys, is chocolate chip cookie dough.
It does seem like quite a few people know about Nellie, the evil brat. So
That's
I
right.
hear.
I told ya.
Spoiled, mean little girl. Nice. You put some iridescent chocolate chip chunks on there because you do know that chocolate always glows.
Heat that up. We're gonna drop her on.
No, it doesn't
Oh, we
always
got
glow,
the
but this is
trade-off.
glass,
Not
folks.
too hot though, because
Don't wanna melt it.
Yeah, we want to leave the chips chunky.
Chunky chip,
There you
chocolate
go.
chip special coming through right now.
This is child-proof.
Nice, way to work.
That's a scoop.
Right on the end of the pipe too. Scraped it off of there. That's called efficient glass work, folks.
All right, I'll take a Maurice.
What's coming after the Maurice?
A foot.
Okay.
So it'll probably be, we'll drop it on, make a volio out of it. So a little bit bigger.
The glass is getting a little bit lower, folks. We're gonna have to charge tonight. Tomorrow is typically, Wednesdays are typically our production heavy day. We got the full crew in the shop. We're gonna be planning out. We got quite a few projects that don't involve glass blowing at the moment, including the bar that we're putting into the studio. We wanna fix up our parking place in the back. So so we don't have to walk through a bunch of water and slime every time we try and get in the shop. We're painting some walls.
I hadn't heard about that, man. I'm quite fond of the slime.
You like the slime?
Little cool your feet down before you come. I'm getting a lot of shaking heads at me right now from the rest of the team.
I don't think everybody
I'm
loves
gonna be quiet
the
on this
slime.
part
You better
now.
settle
I hate
down.
the slime.
All right, now we're putting on a,
That was not fun.
how about that blue foot? The pistachio flavored foot.
Pistachio?
Yes, please.
Isn't that Superman? I don't see the blue anywhere.
I was thinking about my favorite ice cream when you guys were drawing this up, and I was thinking cookie dough for the longest time. And I really do love cookie dough. But then I was thinking there's like a strawberry ice cream that has like the chocolate chips that are little seeds.
That sounds tasty.
And it's so tasty.
Dude, strawberry's #1 in my opinion. I don't know what you said after strawberry. All I heard was
It had a
strawberry.
little, like, they looked like seeds, but they were the chocolate chip, real thin like.
Real thin like.
Strawberry's good. My favorite is either pistachio or black raspberry.
Black raspberry.
What's everybody's favorite ice cream out there? Do we have any younger folk watching the show with us here tonight?
Ice cream's for any age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who this week's gonna go wait in line for an hour and a half at their local ice cream store?
That sounds fun.
Wait, okay. 85-cent blizzards at Dairy Queen.
That
Okay.
sounds like a prior COVID type price. 85-cent blizzards.
I'm gonna take a paddle on this.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, if we have any locals to the Dearborn, Detroit area in the chat, if you have any good places to get ice cream, write them down in there, because I need to know. I don't know any good ice cream spots yet.
Yep.
You want soft serve or hard?
Ford Road, just east of Telegraph.
Ford Road, just
And
east of
There's
Telegraph.
a Dairy Queen.
We
Okay.
got plenty of people that are in the same city as other viewers, so to hear everyone's favorite local ice cream shop might not be a bad thing. This is gonna be another serious giveaway. They're just getting crazier and crazier.
Giant.
Humongous.
Hey, that's a big scoop. It's a single scoop of cookie dough. One time I came home and there was a pint of cookie dough in the fridge. Where's she at? I don't want the bus coming at me.
So we're gonna flip it around. I think I'm gonna be finishing up this piece. The trick for me is gonna be getting the heat only to that top green sphere area.
Quick more, and we'll be ready.
A lot of ice cream flavors.
One vegan coconut milk mint swirl.
Vegan,
Vegan
coconut mint swirl is what you said? I do like coconut milk.
I like sherbets when I'm thirsty.
A
Orange
sherbet
sherbet?
a sherbet has a time and place.
And I do love raspberry sherbet with, sorry, Jake, with hot fudge. Orange, too.
I've never had the sherbet with the fudge.
Oh.
Not a chocolate person. I have raspberry sherbet in my freezer right now. Not a chocolate person.
All right.
See my hand touch the glass?
No.
I was like, pss.
This guy was peeling a little bit.
Well, just keep it up. There you go.
Let her
That
settle
was a
in.
certified flopper.
Certified.
Just be careful.
For a second.
Just be careful.
If you say so. Classic. So it sounds good. I'm gonna give it a special flop here. I think we should probably put one little gold brown lip wrap on it, or no? Leave it. Let it
Yeah,
flop.
we want it to get scalloped and floppage.
Yeah, you're right. You guys know what that means?
No.
We're not going to tell you.
You're gonna have to
You're going to
guess.
see it firsthand.
Can you repeat?
Floppage.
Scallop floppage.
Yep.
This hole's been on since quite a bit earlier today, so it's pretty hot. I think my chances of getting a nice line of heat right there are pretty good. Might take a couple of heats, put the jacks on it right there, cool it down.
Is it as hot as the New Glory hole?
The New Glory hole's almost too hot.
Wait till you all take the class and or wait till we get the equipment set up to head over there and film a show or two. We've got experimental shows coming up from that hole, but we got a real new, nice, refurbished, super tight, amazing glass reheating device
What does that
across
mean,
the shop.
refurbished?
Well, I mean, it was,
Brand new.
yeah, but we fixed it up.
All we did was what? We just fixed the burner.
Refurbished.
A refurbished burner. Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm not going to paddle it because you want the scallopicus. You want to keep that straight. This is it now, right?
This is it.
So you want to get it all.
Scallop.
Scallopicus.
Scallop. Man.
Ooh, it's a hottie.
Get it, baby, get it. Now scallopicus.
Oh.
Scallopicus. Whoa! There it is. Talk about ice cream and fudge. Look at that.
That's one heck of a giveaway.
Stamper.
Oh, brother. That's cool. I think it's gonna fit in the hole perfect. Look at that. We're gonna need a required
It's gonna need a cherry on top for
picture
sure.
on the Glass Academy Addicts page.
We gonna glove this one away or anything?
Can I get the stamp,
Big ol'
Oliver?
fonk it. We'll
Can I get a
fonk
stamp?
it.
What are we gonna do? Thanks. That
Get rid of
is
the fork.
a sweetie.
You get it with the fork, you think?
Or we could grab it with this.
Could grab it with that. Okay.
What about the forks?
Just want to get around it.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure we were prepared for the knockoff station.
That is cool. What's all that noise?
Now that's ice creamy.
Ice creamy. Thanks, Oliver. Taking it right to Blast Town. Chris is preheating the tongs. Look at how chocolatey that is. It's still super hot. It's going to get brighter in color. And the hole was automatically slightly iridizing those gold brown spots. Chris flips it, and boom, that's an
There
ice
it
cream
is, guys.
special.
The ice cream dealio.
That's a giveaway for next week, folks. That piece is for free to someone that's amazing. Wow.
Nice.
Very nice. Good job, guys.
Reminding everyone they can still shop on the website. Those products will be up all week with the donation going to the animal shelter.
Yeah, a little reminder for you folks as we wrap things up here. We're a little bit into OT, but we do have these pieces. We're going to leave them up as we do for every show up all week long. So if you guys are feeling like donating back to the local animal shelter, remember 10% of every piece and an included swizzle stick in each of those glasses is coming with your purchase. So check them out on the website. Support what we do. Support your local artists here in Dearborn, Michigan. If you guys are brand new to the show, spread the word. Let us know what the deal is. I know we got a couple brand new VIP members after last week when we let them get the heads up to a couple new brand new products that were coming up, and we know you guys love those mushrooms, so appreciate you guys for sticking with us. Always got perks here and there for the VIPs when we can get them to you, but we appreciate you guys for $4.99 a month supporting what we do.
Thanks for playing our games.
Everyone's
Makes it
cleaning
fun.
up since we're in OT, but I'll seal it off to you guys, and a lot of love from the Glass Academy here. We appreciate you. We'll see you on Thursday. Since I'm going to be out of town, Joey is going to be doing it. Wait a minute. No, I got one more day of doing the annealer reveal. So
Yeah,
it's still
you'll
going to
do the
be
annealer
me.
reveal.
I get to talk about that snowball a little bit. We can look at that real up close, but I will be queuing up Joey for next week to be doing the annealer reveal, and Sunday's the experimental show, folks. We took an off week because of the Easter situation here in America, but next week, Sunday, 9 a.m., you'll want to watch it. It comes out in our e-news. Enter to win the giveaway, enews@glassacademy.com. Send us an email.
Yeah,
And we
this
appreciate
year
you.
we're open on Sundays, so we all took the day off, so we gave you the day off.
Yeah. Cool. Appreciate you guys. Spread the word, spread the love. We love you all, and we will talk to you guys on Thursday at 3 o'clock.
I think it's